Okay, I am going live now. A few minutes late, I think, this morning, but I am here. Let me go live on Instagram. Good morning. All right, let's get to Instagram here so I can go live. Okay, good morning. Let's see what we got. All right, let me type in my good morning on Facebook, and then I'll type in my wave or my good morning on Instagram. As you come on, type in good morning. Let me know you're there. Hey, Megan, how are you? Good to see you. I'm getting started here, a few minutes late as usual. All right. Michelle is on, Dr. Cornelius is on, Megan is on Facebook, and I have Cheryl and Ruth on Instagram. Good morning. And Gail is on. Hey, Gail. Good to see you ladies this morning. Thank you so much for getting up and joining me. Robin is on. I missed you last week, ladies. I hope you had a great Mother's Day weekend. Um, Megan says she's up and she's ready on this Sunday morning. Stephanie Davis, good to see you. Carolyn Thomas, good to see you, ladies. How are you this morning? Happy Sunday morning. Good to be with you. Good to be seen. I missed you again last week. Had a busy week. Had a busy weekend, but I was certainly thinking about all of you. Paula, good morning. Good to see you. Um, Tiara, good to see you this morning too. I appreciate all of you ladies for getting up and joining me this morning. Stephanie Nichols is on. Good morning. Remember, as you come on, type in good morning. Let me know you're there. You know, I so appreciate getting up and having you get up with me. So thank you so much. And we turn some of these, close some of these apps here so we don't have noise. Janice Taylor is on. Good morning. Good to be seen this morning. I appreciate you ladies. I got my coffee. A little hoarse, a little bit tired, but you know it's allergy season as well. And I was out by the lakefront yesterday and woke up sneezing this morning. So it is all good. Again, I hope your morning's off to a good start. Ubong, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see all of you. Again, when you come on, type in good morning. Let me know that you're there because I truly appreciate you getting up and joining me. I am hanging out on Facebook and I am hanging out here on Instagram. So grateful for this time. I think about this sometime, getting up and doing this on Sunday mornings. And I made a promise that as long as at least one person show up, I will show up. So thank you for getting up and showing me love. I appreciate each and every one of you because this is me fulfilling what I believe is my purpose, and that's really to help women live their best life. So, again, thank you for joining me. I am going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to keep you too long. Again, I appreciate you getting up and joining me. And today, I want to talk about every day is a fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. Again, thank you for getting up and joining me. I appreciate you. And some people, when they think of a fresh start, they think of it as a point in time when they're going to turn their life around and start a new one, so to speak. They think of it as making changes. Sometimes it's a relocation. People will relocate. It's a fresh start. And they think of it as changing their behavior. Some cases, maybe even establishing a goal. They wait for a particular time to think about a fresh start. Maybe it's a birthday. On my birthday, I'm going to start. I'm going to make these changes. Or the beginning of next month, I'm going to make these changes. And we all are familiar with starting the new year, right? The New Year's resolution. I'm going to make some changes. And this time mark, may it be the beginning of the month, the birthday, New Year's, the new year, it serves as a marker of time and signals a new chapter of your life or to start something new, so to speak. So when people think of, I'm going to turn my life around, they think of it as a time to make things better. And when they think of it this way, I'm going to turn my life around starting the beginning of the year or on my birthday or starting next month, when they think of it as turning their life around, when they think of it this way, it introduces emotional distance, which makes it easier to view previous attempts, efforts that didn't work out, or imperfections as an issue of the past. So they use this as a time to say, I'm going to change my behavior. I'm going to turn my life around. So whatever's happened in the past is in the past. So this new chapter, so to speak, because that's how they look at it as a new chapter, can signal fresh beginnings and inspire shifts in mindset. And I think that's the key. I'm going to turn my life around, starting at the beginning of the year, whenever that time mark is. It inspires a shift in the mindset. I'm going to change my behavior. And it's a motivational push to make changes. Think about that. Change in mindset. It's a motivational push. You established a certain time where I'm going to turn my life around, so to speak, change my behavior. And whatever's happened in the past, it allows you to introduce that emotional distance. And people start to look at themselves differently. They think of themselves as a new person with a new identity, which separates the past self, previous failures. And as a result, their behavior changes. Their behavior becomes consistent with how they see themselves, a new person, believing they will avoid behavior not aligned with how they saw themselves or how they were in the past. So it's that mindset. I'm going to turn my life around. It's that signal. I'm going to make changes. Whatever happened in the past, I'm going to leave it in the past. So their new positive perception affords them with a fresh sense of belief and confidence. Think about it. As a result, they're ready to pursue this new chapter, something new, their goals, even if they're presented with challenges and difficulties. Change of mindset, going to turn my life around. However, in some cases when things don't work out as planned, people can get discouraged and give up. Perfect example, New Year's Eve, New Year's resolution, come up with all these goals, right? And then they get discouraged and they quit. And some don't start over, or they'll say, well, I might as well wait till next year, or I might as well wait till next month, or I might as well wait until my birthday, whatever time period that they use. They'll wait and say, well, it didn't work out. They quit, go back to their old behavior, and they'll say, well, I'm going to wait. Have that ever happened to you? I know it has happened to me. You know, I've tried something. I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to make these changes. It didn't work out. And slowly, I shifted back into my old behavior. That has certainly happened to me. If that's happened to any of you, please give me a thumbs up because I want to make sure I'm not out here by myself. Think about it. Has it ever happened to you? So here's what I want to spend some time talking about. If you've ever felt like you wanted to make changes in your life or turn your life around, so to speak, and it didn't work out, and then you got discouraged and said, well, I'm going to wait till next New Year. I'm going to wait till my birthday. I'm going to wait till next month. You don't have to wait to turn your life around because every day is a fresh start. Think about that. Every day is a fresh start. You are the author of your life. And every day you get the opportunity to write the page. You get the opportunity to write the story you want to be told. Every day is a fresh start. You get to decide daily how that page will read. So when you wake up in the morning, you can push the reset button. If you started something at the beginning of the year and you slowly drifted back into your old behavior, a few months later, and now you're discouraged. Now you want to wait till next year. You want to wait till your birthday. You can start a fresh start today. You don't have to allow what happened yesterday to throw you off your game. Think about this. When you wake up in the morning, if you don't reintroduce negative thoughts, negative beliefs, or what you think of that you may have failed at in the past, if you don't reintroduce it when you wake up in the morning, then you have a fresh start. So every single morning, you can reset that button. You don't have to bring negative thoughts and beliefs and failures over to the next day. You are the author of your life. You get the opportunity to write whatever story you want to be told. So think of it this way. What do you want for your life? What kind of message do you want the story of your life to reveal today? What's your narrative? And you can build on each day from a positive knowing and expecting perspective. Knowing things are going to work out for your good, expecting things to work out for your good. Think of it that way. And think of each day as a page in the novel you are writing. Think of it that way. Every day I get the opportunity to write or to act, to be, whatever. Because this journey is all about you. This is your life. So each day you can wake up and say, you have a blank piece of paper. What is the story that I want to tell today? And keep connecting the pages because you are the author. And the book is about you and how you want to live your life, how you want your life to be. So tell the story you want to be told. It's your story. And each day, act it out accordingly. And you can use this approach to make changes. It will keep you inspired. And you have to stay in hope and have faith. Because whatever you want to happen today, believe it, expect it, know it. It's going to happen. So each day, know that you have a fresh start, a page to write in your novel of life, and you get to decide. That's what I love. You get to decide how your life will be. And I read this, and I just had to steal this. I read this. We can't predict the future, which means we always encounter each day for the first time. Think about that. Each day, we encounter each day for the first time. Each day is a new day. So if you don't bring forward all the negatives, the worry, the pain, the unforgiveness from yesterday, it's a new day. It's a fresh start. So when you wake up in the morning, be very conscious of your thoughts. And if you find yourself thinking negative thoughts, hit the reset button. If you have to literally get one of those buttons you push, get it. Hit the reset button. Because if you don't bring those negative thoughts over until to the next day, you get a fresh start. And of course, as we go through each day, we make some mistakes and face detours and obstacles. That's life. Sometimes things go smoothly, and other times achieving a specific outcome requires much effort. You know that. But regardless, life continues to flow. Time keeps moving. So embrace the flow of life. Trust that life is going to give you everything you need at the right moment, and cherish each day. It's a fresh start. And that's a great way to wake up every morning. You get up in the morning, because a lot of us, we go to bed tired, we wake up tired. We're under a lot of stress, our jobs, family, whatever. And we wake up every morning sometimes and we just dread it because we think about what we have to look forward to that day. But think of it this way. If you wake up in the morning and say, I got a fresh start, ooh, it's a whole different perspective. So even those things that you think, that you're thinking or dreading, start looking at it from a different perspective. It's a new day. Yeah, I may have this challenge in front of me, but I get to decide how to tackle this challenge. I get to decide. And think of it this way, even on those challenging, hard days, it brings growth and meaningful perspective. You're going to learn something. Because those challenges, think about it. You know, if you were like me when I used to work, and I worked at Allstate, as a leader, we used to have to do file reviews, right? This is how we would evaluate our people, especially back in my early days when I was a supervisor. And those thick files that look like this, right? I would put them off. I hated them because they were so big. And it's funny, by the time I got to the big files and got through them, it was not nearly as difficult or as challenging as I thought it would be. And I regretted and I would stress myself out. So it's all about perspective. So even the challenges, you know you're going to learn something. You get the opportunity and the chance to decide how you're going to approach it. So each day, embrace life. It's a new day. You get a fresh start. Even if you screwed something up yesterday, you don't have to bring it over to today. You don't have to think about it today. You don't have to beat yourself up today. You probably did it yesterday. So hit that reset button. Leave it behind you. You don't have to wait till New Year's or a particular time of the month or your birthday. Leave it behind you. Because each day you start, it's a fresh start. And here's the deal. Thanks to Carolyn Thomas, you're starting with experience. It's a new day. So think of life as you want it to be. Approach life from the perspective that it's a new day, a fresh start, and embrace it. Embrace it. That's it. It's a fresh start. We're coming up into 6 months almost. End of May is approaching until the new year. And I know a lot of you started the new year, maybe not thinking of it as a fresh start, but you were thinking about making changes. And some of you decided what changes you wanted to make. You changed your behavior and you're sticking to it. And some of you, because we're all normal, have started to slip back already. And you've gotten discouraged. And you've kind of given up. But think of it this way, tomorrow morning when you wake up, hit that reset button. Or it's not too late, you can do it today. It's still early. Hit that reset button. It's a new day. And embrace it. And decide. Remember I said that we can't predict the future. So which means we always encounter each day for the first time. Think of it this way, and it's true. You have not lived this day before. So think of it. I haven't lived this day before. How do I want this day to be? Blank piece of paper, right? This day, I get to write a page in my journey of life, in my book. How do I want that page to read? And then go for it. That's it. So tell me, what did you think this morning? Did that make sense? It's a new start. Any comments? You ladies are quiet. Let's see. I have here on Instagram, Cheryl said I would do the same thing with those big files, right? We dreaded it. And by the time you got through them, you realized it wasn't as bad as all. Each day, Ruth says, is a gift from God. What you do with it is your gift to Him. That's it. It's your gift to Him. So, any comments, ladies? You're quiet this morning. Cheryl says it makes sense. I'm not going to keep you if you don't have any comments, but I just thought of it yesterday. I was out, hit that lakefront, and I was thinking about some things, and a lot of the things that I was thinking about was bringing them over from days and before, last year, months before, and I said, wait a minute, you don't. That's it, Robin. Change the way you think and you change the way you live. But here's the thing. We all know all the stuff I talk about, we all know. But we get so caught up in life sometimes, we forget about it. We forget about the fact that we create our own reality. That's it. It's just that simple. But we're so caught up. We don't realize it because sometimes we don't take the time to think about what you're thinking. Because if you worry, you're going to create more opportunities to worry. Think about it. Each day is a fresh start. It's your book, it's your journey. Blank piece of paper every morning. You get the opportunity to write on that paper what you want your day. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. So that is it. That you have the power this morning. Just want to remind you that I have a workshop coming up on June 3rd. It's my newly created workshop and it's free. It will be my first time facilitating this workshop. And it's called You Have the Power to Create the Life You Want. My first workshop is Witness the Most Powerful You. I call that my signature workshop. And that workshop actually takes you through the principles will help you create the life you want. Like, what is the work you need to do to create the life you want? It's all kind of external. You have the power. It's really about internal. Understanding the forces of the mind and how you create. And even your emotions, right? How your words and actions and your thoughts, they're all creative. So if you're around June 3rd, it's 3 hours, I think, and we're going to give you a little light lunch. This young sister that I met, Stephanie Manning, she says, I want to sponsor it. So come on out. I'd love to see you. It's from 10 to 1. When I post this video, the link to Eventbrite will be there. It's at one of the libraries on the west side. I'm looking forward to it again because this will be my first time facilitating this one. So that's it. That is You Have the Power this morning. Hope I got that date right, June 3rd. Yes, if I didn't, Juan would have posted in there. You got the wrong date. Yes, June 3rd. But you'll see it when I post this. Hopefully you can come out and hang out with me. Plus, I just love to see you guys in person. You know, I get a chance to visit with you every Sunday morning here, on Facebook and on Instagram, but I'd love the opportunity to hang out with you in person. So that's it. Thank you so much for getting up and joining me. I truly appreciate you. Whatever you're doing today, make it a great day. Stay safe. Love and blessings to you and your family. I will see you back here next Sunday. Again, thank you. I appreciate you. Love you much. Take care. Bye.